And our very first scrap smith is finally ready, boys. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to Flotsam. I'm near my today, ladies and gentlemen. We'll be building a raft again. I tried not to sink it. So last time, ladies and gentlemen, we have returned to Flotsam. We've started to build once again a glorious little raft after a numerous amount of patches that the developers have released for the game. Even the actual town heart have changed. Instead of having like this weird ass lighthouse that swims across the land, or actually across the oceans, now we got a proper boat. I'm not exactly sure what's the story of the boat and how even our people managed to acquire it, but somehow we've actually managed to acquire it. And the thing is that you can rename everything you want over here. So for example, this thing at the moment is named Town Heart. What I could try to rename it is, for example, underwater dumpster. And as you can see over here, actually no, I'll make it with capital letters. It's gonna get changed into underwater dumpster. You can rename everything you want. You want to name one of the heroes as one of your friends? Hello. You can do that thing. So for example, Sammy Foot. That was the guy we have renamed it last time. What you exactly doing, Sammy? What you doing for me, boy? You're making water, aren't you? Goodbye. Yeah. Also, we got ourselves a few new things. For example, the oil raffinery, which is basically a plastic blender. There you go. Now it's more appropriate. It's a plastic blender, let's be honest over here. You blend plastic and you get oil. Fascinating technology. United States wants to know your current location. Fuck no! We've also tried to get ourselves a seagull, but the seagull have left since he was not able, or she was not able, to eat anything. Even though that it was an animal. An adult animal. So he had to get sustenance somehow. And apparently as soon as we've tamed it, he forgot how to hunt things. I'm not saying this is bullshit, but it is pretty bullshit. So in today's episode, I'm kinda thinking that we're gonna try to get ourselves a bit of a research. So for that thing, we're gonna need some ropes. I'm gonna need 4 ropes for that thing. And we're gonna try to build ourselves a research station, and hopefully I'll be able to build some new interesting items around my little settlement. We got the ropes, boys, so let's do science. Oh, okay, this is a lot bigger than I have expected. Is it? Okay, it's not as big as this thing, but it's a lot bigger than any other thing I had so far. I'm gonna build it like this. Probably I can't. Yeah, probably that's gonna be a terrible idea, but if I would manage to actually do a thing in between, let's see. Like if I'm gonna make a thingy over here. Yeah, that should work, more or less. I'm gonna make you by 16. There you go. And after that, we're gonna build ourselves research. Yeah, science. Also, because I constantly got problems with water, I was thinking that we could try to swim, for example, over here. There is a few plastics around. We should try to get some scrap from the viaduct. And also, there is a interactive book shop over there. So apparently the books are necessary to make science somehow. So, you know, actually swimming over here is gonna be a great idea. So I'm gonna do exactly that thing. And well, today we're gonna try to salvage everything from this part of the map. And I will try to actually develop some science. Welcome to your new region, boys. Okay, one guy is not working currently. Okay. I need you to make me more fuel, please. Right. Okay, so they're gonna build that crap. In the meantime, let's put up the fishing thingy. Right, there is the water tower. Lovely. I'm gonna need 2 bolts to salvage this thing. So some of my problems will be solved. We got a viaduct over here with 40 scrap. So that's lovely. We got a lovely little island over here with books inside. So that's great. Shitloads of plastics and wood. So that's comfortable. A gigantic whale that I still cannot do anything with. And this thing over here. Oh, there's a new person here. Okay, hello. Would you like to join me? It's not like you have any other option. Okay. As soon as I'm gonna develop some ways to get more water, I will gladly get you on board. Ah, great. The research station is getting built. Lovely. You have a few books lying around. Is this supposed to be a solar panel? Please tell me this is a solar panel. Having solar panels around would be great. Just want to point out really quick. Come on, Sammy, build it faster. Smack it with your hammer. It's not like you're gonna destroy a solar panel with your hammer though, bro. Yeah, I bet you got a degree when it comes to building, man. It's not like you have acquired it from a telephone book in the middle of the sea, right? Right? Yeah, you're a reliable source of nothing. Yay, done! Alright. Research panel. What do we have over here? Birdhouse. Oh! Oh! I think I know what I needed this thing for. Right, food. Let's see. Fish kebab. Okay, produces this thing, which is basically out of fish. Alright, food truck. So the food truck is a bit better than the fish kebab for some unknown reason to me, but it requires more of that. Fishing hut produces fishes, but requires seaweed, I guess. Plastic net. I don't have plastic net. Water. Ah, solar still. Exactly the thing we need, but we need pipes for that thing. Distiller, a big one. Small water container and big water container. Scrapsmith. This thing produces me pipes and plastic recycler, and this thing produces me plastic nets. Okay, so first we need the scrapsmith so that I can get myself pipes. With the pipes, I'll be able to build at some point the solar still. And this thing basically produces you water out of thin air, which is gonna be necessary. One of my men have finally decided that he wants to get some fresh water. Yeah, how about that thing? Collect that water, you jackass. But I cannot scrap this gigantic tower, you know, for like metal and wood and whatever thing. How did you manage to get this many glass jars? Oh Jesus, what the fuck? Okay, apparently I've became one with the island for like a second. I've seen its horrors. I've seen the experience of this island. And I don't like it. This is a ghost island. We should have never come here. It was a mistake in the first time. Right, another boat going for the rest of the water. There's 20 more water over there. And on board I got 10. Okay, so we're gonna need a few more trips. But that should solve some of my water problems, at least for now. Which is great. Right, can you unload the boat, please, with the water? Thank you, much appreciated. Now put it in the ship. Or the other storage, I don't bloody care. Whatever, just do whatever you want with it. But do not throw it overboard. And we've salvaged something from the... Oh, okay, leaking tower water has been fully salvaged. Great. All of the water has been collected. Even though I can still hear some water. And I can see some water. And that's not salty water coming from LOL player stairs. Hello? Guys? There's still water over there. Okay, and somebody have joined me. Yay! We got ourselves a new friendo. She doesn't look too happy that she's joining me. Hey, listen, if you want to go back to your little tiny island over there, live alone, die alone, probably out of starvation or dehydration, by all means, I can even give you a boat. So you can go and fuck yourself. This is a nice view. Yeah, one of the boats is returning with a bunch of books, mostly telephone books, diaries, and 50 copies of 50 Shades of Grey. How the fuck I'm supposed to get science out of that? But we have to work with the way we got. So hopefully those 50 Shades of Grey will come in handy. Right, 19 research books. Okay, I could try to get the solar still, but that's not gonna give me anything since I won't be able to build it. So we need to first get the scrapsmith. Alright. Was anybody gonna come here and now research this thing? Hello? Anybody? Anybody's gonna work on that? Hello? Oh, wait. Yay! Oh, that's not a solar panel, that's a black board. Oh my god. That was a mistake. It's because of the game art style, alright? Alright? Don't blame me! It's not my, mistake. Kinda. Maybe. A little bit. Since we're gonna get ourselves some pipes, I'm gonna probably need some scrap as well. So good thing we got a viaduct over here. And that should provide me with a bunch of scrap. So I'm gonna send 2 people over there on 2 different boats to harvest all of that scrap. We're also gonna need to build a appropriate workshop for that thing. And then we just have to look for another bookstore to get me some more science that eventually I'll be able to turn into, you've guessed it, what the fuck has happened? You've guessed it, the solar still, which I don't see any bookstore around. Okay, that could be... Ah, wait, there's one over there. There's one over there, and we haven't checked it out yet. Good. Oh, apparently they already did the research. Some fancy calculations over there. That's great. Let's see. Ah, there it is. Okay. Smith metal into more useful resources, like pipes and screws. Yeah, screw you guys, that's for sure. I think I'm gonna build it like this. Yeah, that's right, boys. Scrap that BMW, scrap that Ferrari. Yeah, it's not like anybody's gonna need this thing during the flooding. The second flooding made by Jesus Christ because he fell at that lol. Lol. Probably the actual story behind this game is that somebody have forgotten to turn off the water tap, you know? And it flooded first his house, then his neighborhood, then the town, and then the rest of the world. That's gonna be probably exactly the story. Once the developers are actually gonna reveal the story of the game. You'll see, mark my words, either that or Jesus crying. Because he's a bitch. And our very first scrap smith is finally ready, boys. Okay, this thing requires fuel. But that fuel is not the biggest of my problems, my concerns. Now, how many of those I'm gonna need? I'm gonna need 4. So how about we're gonna tell them to make 8. Okay. That for now should be good, and we're gonna need to get ourselves some more fuel. So we're gonna get fuel, and also I'm gonna start to work on this thing very soon as well. Because the water I have gathered from the leaking water tower is slowly melting away. So we need to start producing water once again. Holy shit, this thing is working like crazy! Hey, why you don't use the heat from here to purify a little bit of the water? And that should be like an upgrade for the scrapsmith. Since I'm making heat here anyway, why we don't put some of that heat to purify water from the seas? Huh? Do I have to figure out everything on my own? Are you guys even trying to survive at this point? I've swam to the new region with a new library intact. Book? Look at. Alright. Is this supposed to be some kind of, I don't know, hard to say. I'm surprised that this thing somehow managed to survive, you know? Even though not everything around this little bookstore is basically covered by water. But anyway, can somebody by a boat go over there and collect the books, please? That's kind of urgent and important for this entire survival plan, you know? Thank you. Thank you. One more? No? Oh, of course. The fishing boat. Right. In the meantime, you're gonna keep on making me more water. Just in case. Because, well, my water supplies are dwindling slowly and steady. But at least we got a lot of food. And the bookstore... it's just about to get robbed. Lovely. Get all of the books, man. You know what? If you actually would put them in like a proper order, like actually, you know, sort them out, I guess you could try to bring them a lot. Maybe not. Sure. Yeah, make 2 trips. Only for the second trip to have like 2 books on board. Sure, waste my time and the quality of the boat. The durability of the boat. Sure, waste it. Waste it. It's not like this thing is important for your fucking survival, right? Dipshit. But anyway, books on board. Research. Sora still. Unlock. Okay, this time is gonna work like used to work back in the previous version. Here we go, boys! Of course, Sammy is doing the man work, right? Sammy is the man. Sammy is the real hero of the story. You'll see that in the end, he's gonna be called the hero who saved humanity. Sammy is the boy. He is the hero. He is the chosen one. And that's why he's wearing around brown pants. If he would actually find some, because he's still running around in his underwear. Right. Is there anything else we need to worry about? Probably no. How's the plastics? I've seen plastic somewhere around here. I just don't... Okay, there you are. Right, why not collect the plastic? Thank you. Much appreciated. Yay. Okay, and some firewood. Lot of it. Lot of firewood. Sarah still almost ready. This should help me a little bit solve the water problem on my little boat. Come on, please tell me it's gonna work like it used to work in the previous version. Okay. Fingers crossed, boys. It's of course big as fuck. Ugh. Sure, why not? I can solve this thing somehow. So basically, if you don't know what a solar still is, if somehow you did miss the episodes of the first series that I did on this game, this thing makes you clean water. It makes you fresh water. It kind of works like in a raft. Basically, but this thing is like fully automated. It drains, it sucks up the water, just as your relative, I won't say which one, from the seas, right? And it purifies it using the power of the sun. So the god of sun himself looks upon the solar still. He thinks how how pathetic this thing is. And when night comes and everybody is like sleeping, you know, he dives in, he changes the salt water with his normal godly water, he pisses into it a little tiny bit, and he leaves, right? So in the morning we wake up and we get ourselves some fresh water with god piss in it. Yeah, come on boys, build it faster. Yeah. Oh yeah, this is exactly the thing I need. Ho, heavy construction going over here, boys. And also, you know what? If I would get enough of those... How many scraps? Okay, I got a lot of scraps. I could potentially maybe build 2 additional ones on this side. Yeah, that probably would be a great idea. I'm just gonna extend the walkway a little bit. Just so I know what this thing is. And in the future, I kinda would like to build some more of those things. Okay, so one of them is built. Right. 450 seconds. Just to get me one. It should help a bit. So since the production time of this thing is so long, it's basically like how long? It's around 5 minutes? 9 minutes. Right? 9 minutes? Around 9 minutes, I believe. Is my math off? I think it's off. It's like, wait, 4, 5, yeah, something like that. You know what? Shut up! Basically, still, I think that one solar still is not capable of maintaining water for 4 people at the same time. 2, it helps, but still it's not enough. My water is growing, but it's growing way too slow. So I was thinking that I'm gonna build additional 2 solar stills on the opposite side of my little base thingy. So like one slab over here, then slap another one more or less over here. Come on, just make it really close. There we go. Okay, so that should help. That should help a lot. Because apparently those guys prefer to take the water first from the solar stills and then take the water from the actual storage. So, technically speaking, one solar still should more or less fulfill the need for water for one person on the boat. So that means we could try to build a steady supply of water using the water distiller that we have here, and later on try to upgrade it to the better version, which is basically gonna be more efficient. Is there anything else? Stepan! Great! We can get ourselves a seagull once again. Question is, do I really want this useless bag of feathers and stuff like that? Do I really want him on board? Probably not. And I know what you're gonna say, that the boat is not symmetrical. I don't really care. Like, honestly. Making it symmetrical was not the point of this. Anyway. So I'm not gonna complain, and you will do the best not to complain as well. Yeah, I screwed up this part, I know about that. But, as I said, this is supposed to help me survive. Not look pretty, at least for the time being. So, ladies and gentlemen, to wrap things up for now, how does this situation look for us? We got 4 solar stills, we got shitloads of wood, decent amount of plastics, half the tank of fuel, basically shitloads of food, that's for sure. Even if I'm gonna need more food, I just have to look for like a fishing deposit or for some seaweed, and we can try to turn that thing into food. We got at the moment 4 crew members, 4 boats, and this thing is growing steadily, I guess, up. Is there are any other libraries around? This is the question that I have, though. Okay, I got some ruins over there. I see something in the back. Okay, that's another factory ruin. So that's not really gonna help me. We could try to go back there, but I want to explore more. I want to go to new regions. So basically, there's this thing over here. Move to a new region. I'm not exactly sure what that thing does. I can only suspect. But to get that thing to work, we need to get the tank to full. At the moment, it's around, like, half full or half empty, depending how pessimist you are. So, I think the next episode is gonna be us gathering the rest of the plastics over here. And we're gonna try to go to a new region and see how fucked up we'll be over there. But that's gonna be the thing, ladies and gentlemen. I'm gonna try to do during the next episode because I'm running out of record time. If you want to try the game yourself, this link is description below as always, but please remember that this is still early access. Devs are still working on the game, and more updates will come eventually. But for now, as I said, I'll leave this thing as obvious. Thank you guys so much for watching. Hope you enjoyed. If you liked the episode, please subscribe a lot. I'll see you all in the next video.